Thankfully, I have my piggy bank this whole time on the dresser, so thankfully I should have all of my stuff in here. So let's see what I have saved. I gotta make some calls. It's a game. Wow, does it also have hydrogen?
What do you do when you want to buy a game but have no money in the piggy bank you left on your dresser for the past 8 months?
Give up!
Pouring the cereal into a bowl
Oh, holy shit.
Carefully pouring the cereal into a bowl carefully. It has motion controls to look around though. Does that make it any better?
I don't know, let me think about it. No. I blacked out for a minute, I don't even know how this happened.
Then you look up 90s console wars.
That is not an argument, those are death threats.
This goes above Live Alive. Wait a minute, something's happening. I just got to the second floor of the dungeon. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah, I remember these too. Yes, that's why they're memories.
And did you know this is organic? Because the box wants to make sure you know it's organic, but not before telling you it's organic. And then for good measure, they put in organic in the fucking ingredients list. Hey, does anyone remember what the cereal is?
It's fucking kosher! Where it's okay to piss your pants in public because everything is scary as shit.
How does Choco Krispies get no article when the buttered toast phenomenon does? The Sega CD failed, and Jelly Belly Bean Boozle didn't.
I need to stop saying that so often.
Brock the Investigator.
Get it? Get it? Get
I like red, so I went to it.
That can't be me. I like orange.
Cocoa Krispies are named Choco Krispies with no E.
Because Guatemala just hates vowels.
One can download 12 more teraflops per gig of shit than the other. Looking on the back, it says something, I don't know, I only speak French.
This is your brain. You're asleep. Yeah, I remember doing that last night.
You might want to be sitting down for this, but Choco Krispies taste exactly like Cocoa Krispies.
Get?
There's no dads in that tank. Like, come on, do you really want to be eating while playing the lawnmower, man?
This croissant's stale.
Tom York in Fortnite?
At most, we'll probably just get a loading screen. I fucking called it.
But I'm not really interested in it from the start.
But how could I be mean to him? He's a fucking reptile!
Picture this. Gaming in the 1990s.
My blood oxygen hasn't been the same after that.
Also, it's too obvious to everyone else when you drop the controller.
I'm gonna go to the president and I'm gonna tell him to make some changes. That did not go to plan.
Live Alive.
You know, I really needed another graphically intense pixel RPG. I forgot to mention it teleports to wherever you're thinking of.
Go through door? No. What is wrong with you, you pathetic scum of Earth?
I killed a man. If you think I missed any, please send me $1 million in the mail with your letter, and I might read it if I'm bored.
Could only use a special theater of green and red buttons on every single chair to let the people vote.
What a win for democracy!
The movie is a satire about choice, with every option you pick always leading to the same ending.
Never mind!
Sea of Stars. It's an RPG.
I thought I was done with these things!
Disgaea 7 Vows of the Virtuous. It's an RPG.
Not again!
A few more skips later and...
Motherfucker!
So I walk around this area for a bit, and guess what happens?
I left the sink on. Oh god. Buy a copy online, Wait. Crispix is sold out everywhere besides... South Carolina? Fuck it.
The 3DO must have fixed everything with interactive movies, right guys?
Are you sure you don't want to play Road Rash?
It just bores me to a point where I just want to beat people up.
And besides, who doesn't know the prestigious Nikolai Multiple, famous for that review of the Tanakh he did back in 451 BC? Man, I love that part. I'm not talking about the interactive movie Fahrenheit, I'm talking about the interactive movie Fahrenheit. Get with the fucking program.
Annie's!
I hope she's okay. And that brings us to an overpriced grill.
Right around the time that everyone would rather cook a steak than buy a game on the PS3, pouring it out into a bowl, it's... wait a minute.
This isn't fake raisin, Brent. This is a fucking fraud!
After baking until golden brown and serving, I can definitely say that, yeah, this is just checks again. Well, here I am, South Carolina, the only people brave enough to sell Crispix. So, let me just get my Akashi and we'll be on our way to trying this cereal. Where the hell is it?
I don't get it. Why did the 3DO fail?
Also, it has Cowboy Casino.
Oh, well that says it all right there. Top 5 ways to sell Nikkalotz on a game. At number 5, we got wooden boxes.
Interactive movies.
Well, that's interactive.
I can't stand how...
Never mind.
And what happens? Well, of course, you play a match 3 game.
Hey buddy, what game are we reviewing today? I just love them so much.
Here's a general summary of how it went.
Dots everywhere. Are we going this way? Nope, it's this way now.
The sky is gray. No more dots. Oh god, it's closing in. Never mind, it's opening back up.
No, there's red dots.
And the gameplay just has you trapping these dudes sometimes.
I'm such a gamer.
I'm so glad we have more RPGs.
I also just invented sarcasm.
Well, of course, there was a door connecting the 2 voids, and because of this is too much for me. They make some of the most popular interactive movies that the Xbox One can't play.
That is, of course, until Xbox buys Quantic Dream so they can monopolize more of the industry, because don't you love video games? Maybe you agree with my opinions, maybe you didn't. If you have a conflicting response that you'd like to send to me, please don't.
But it's not a coincidence that the only console with interactive movies on it sold like fucking shit that generation. I named myself Cheese, too.
Because let's be honest, they probably made a sequel in the future.
You know what? I need a palate cleanser. I need something completely unique, so let's try out Toasted Corn Squares.
I swear that was Vegemite when I bought it.
I mean, the game opens with your friend telling you to press X to not die.
Ha ha ha, it's like the name of the game.
Oh, my kids love that one cereal with the flake things.
No, they love Assault and Battery, you just never bothered to ask.
A true Sega CD movie experience.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Big shocker here, but I don't like turn-based RPGs.
How could I? My doctor says that if I ramble too long for interactive movies, it could hurt my potassium levels. Yep, you heard that right. Thanksgiving is just around the corner!
They should've just made one super cable you put into the Genesis that powers both of them.
I know the Sega CD is like 30 years old, but I still want to try and sell this to Sega.
You might also know Intersoft from making the game Dig to China, and absolutely nothing else.
Raisin Bran is bad.
Cross Tales, I'm not playing this one. I'm getting Puro flashbacks, and that's not a good thing. And then 10 years later, a Fahrenheit remaster came out, so I cannot wait to see the trend continue with a Fahrenheit reboot in 2025.
Curse you, Spelt.
You just gotta run around aimlessly and hope these guys don't corner you. And if they do, get the wheel ready.
I already bought a Swirky off of Craigslist, so I got the main course covered.
Echo on Sega CD. You already had a Genesis, you can already buy Echo the Dolphin. Why get it on Sega CD?
What can I say? I fucking love dolphins.
It teleports us into a hallway.
Fuck, they have those?
Let's go through the random cave off to the side.
And I just can't wait to see even more of them coming out.
The floor is gone for some reason. Oh hey, it's a cave.
You know what? I'm gonna use bug spray from now on. Wait, where'd all the mosquitoes go? I called Bounty up yesterday and got the order canceled, so hopefully they saw my message and they can give me my money back as soon as possible. I hate customer service.
So, fine.
Everything blew. Something happened that was monumental for gaming as a whole.
Nope, the walls fall off and I'm actually inside the Matrix!
I hate when that happens. Does that imply there's videos that aren't full motion?
Wow, you can control the movie. This is why the Sega CD exists. You ever wake up and ask, what the f do I do?
I take a shit.
Demos are great because instead of a company taking my $60 so I can say,
this game fucking stinks.
Now I can try the game, see if it fucking stinks, and then I can use that $60 on 50 bounty paper towel rolls. Breakfast, the first meal of the day. For some f***ed up reason I grew up eating this in the morning. I wasn't one of those people crying over the story though. I can release my emotions in more healthy ways. Now, cereal's got the big brands like Cheerios, Frosted Flakes, Chex, Raisin Bran, seen in arcades, basically a cult classic, and when people think interactive movie, it's always the obvious first pick. It's gotta be Wild Gunman.
I gotta change political parties.
A box of checks costs 3 mortgages, but the store brand?
This cost me a fingernail.
Resident Evil 4 Remake is a remake of Resident Evil 4.
Gaming really is full of surprises.
But this one where you can just have an AI pick your moves is the cheapest thing ever.
Button mashing with 4 buttons is the best. Button mashing with 1 button, get the f out of here.
The box says it's gluten-free and has no artificial colors or flavors.
But they don't say there isn't sulfuric acid.
I guess Kashi survives for another day.
Its existence keeps me up at night. Let's play every single demo for PS4 in 2023.
First up, One Piece Odyssey.
I don't want to do this anymore.
I looked at a handful of demos on the PS4. Now, what do they have in common?
The letter E? Instead, I found a serial that's even better than that. A Bible quote.
I played every PS4 demo from this year.
My job let me go. I need to kill time somehow.
What, did you take a bowl of cereal and use a palm sander on it? But the resale value on a used copy of Crispix isn't paying off either of my flights. Those are a copy of cornflakes.
I'm not buying f***ing cornflakes.
Obviously, this has to be a standalone system.
What are you, fucking stupid?
Chex is essentially cornflakes for geometry lovers.
I did not think I'd say that today.
Yes, this is a remake. Talking about how you should make bread. Oh no, it says something about lentils.
In other words, just don't kill people, which is great practice for me. I've only had like, what, 5 homicides this year? I f***ed up big time. I had to substitute gravy with Crispix, something with Crispix, and the guy on Craigslist pulled a fast one on me because he didn't send me a turkey. He sent me a shoe!